Zach here coming at you today, Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video, guys. Send us some love, some positive vibes your way, especially if you need it out there today. Oh man, in case you missed yesterday's video, that might be a good precursor to today's video. I don't want to spoil it, but I'm going to spoil it. The thumbnail or the title are gonna spoil it anyway, right? I finally got Taurus the Fierce, man, and I'm excited to be on the other end of those arena teams. You know how it is going against those two and you just want to give up immediately. Well, nowadays, I run a lot of Helicath or I ban a lot of Marichkas, right? Which I assume is gonna happen to me a lot now.
Is it karma?
But it's nice to have the proverbial tables turned in this situation now that I can run my very own Taurus and Marichka. You can see the reaction from yesterday's video. Oh man, I partied so hard when I pulled this dude, right, that my computer shut off in my recording. While I was recording, I thought the entire thing was going to be corrupted and lost. Thank God I was able to actually, you know how it is. I'm sure we've all been there to some degree or another, going through some technical problem where we think that everything is lost. And then there was a miracle solution. Some random YouTube channel was like, how to uncorrupt a random file from OBS and blah, blah, blah. I got it back. Anyway, Taurus, I'm not going to go through his entire kit. I think you guys probably know what he does. A lot of damage. He's got unresistible fears against demon spawn. He's got automatically counterattacking with a 2-turn stun. He's got a 2-turn stun. He's got this AoE that deals insane damage, even more damage for each buff on your team. He's tough to kill. I mean, he's got it all, right? I had him 2-star awaken. I was sitting on him for this lucky day, so I put Ward of the Fallen on him. I like Ward of the Fallen, plus I get the 5,000 HP bonus as well. Obviously, he's an HP-based champion. For masteries, here we go, kind of an arena nuker mastery, right? I also went down, picked up Retribution for the counterattacks. On the offensive side of things, well, you guys can see what I went with there. Came down with Helm Smasher, obviously, as my tier 6. Ruthless Ambush, Cycle of Violence, excuse me. Almost said Revenge. Really quickly, we have HP on the banner with accuracy, excuse me, for the Ascension.
You haven't been doing your speech therapy, have you?
Crit damage with crit damage. We have HP with defense on the ring. We have some really nice rare boots here, but it's speed, savage speed with HP percentage. Perfect for Taurus, right? And then we have HP percentage on the chest. We have crit damage with crit rate ascension on the gauntlets, okay? So just need to finish up a little bit of the ascending here, and he will be pretty good to go. 89k on the HP. I wanted to get that a bit higher. I've seen some 100k Tauruses out there. So, you know, we got to work on that over time. 3,000 on the defense, which again is a little low for my taste, but he does have all that damage mitigation built into his kit anyway. 236 speed is fine. 102 in 272. That's cool with the crit rate, crit damage. And then 279, a little low on the accuracy. Hopefully we'll be landing that 2-turn stun. Marichka, I have in a bolster set with a lot of HP, okay, obviously. So 109k on the HP and in full bolster with a little bit of stone skin mixed in there for extra HP. I'm actually going to run them with Manaya and Coronar. Might as well, right? I have Manaya actually in a couple righteous pieces. I have Coronar in like a really old set. This has been how long it's been, excuse me, since I played Coronar. I mean, what am I doing here? 2 accuracy sets, and I have him really slow too, so just random gear on him, but whatever. I really like Coronar.
Maybe you will like it too.
I think he's a fun champion. We're gonna jump in live arena, but just to kind of get settled a little bit here and experience Taurus for the very first time, we're just gonna run a couple of quick arena battles, classic arena, right? So, as we already know the lineup here. There it is, his first A3 nuke. You can't do better than that going against Stone Skin, right? So, obviously, Stone Skin, block damage, Helicath, as we said. I imagine I'm going to run into a lot of that. I imagine in the arena, at least how I picture it all these years, you know, having the FOMO, missing out on a champion like Taurus, I imagine I can just auto with a team, maybe not like this, but maybe with like a Sif Erotos in there, maybe a little Yumeko in there. I imagine I could just auto into like 99.9% of teams because they're that freaking strong. I have to ask you guys, I know we've talked about it a lot here on the channel, but I have to ask you, where do you stand on Taurus and Marichka? You know? I'm talking about the N-word. I mean, like the nerf word.
We got him.
The nerf word. I can't say it like that, huh? I'm talking about nerfs. I still stand by my opinion does not change now that I have Taurus. I'm generally not for nerfs in this game at all. I'm really anti-nerf, right? The only thing I would change about him is the smallest little thing. Is this little fear, I wouldn't have it that it can't be resisted. That's it. That's it. So that's how I've always felt about him. And you guys know him while we're at it. Marichka, I wouldn't nerf her either. I guess I would nerf her, but it's very small. I would just allow her to receive damage from bombs, or have bombs not trigger the block damage, right? Because I think having another viable solution or counter to these champions would be good, right? That's why generally I'm in favor of buffing champions to nerf other champions versus nerfing, you know?
Excuse me?
What?
Anyway, I digress. Let's take out the Coronar, and I'm thinking maybe I go, who do I want to be my optimal team? Actually, I think Duchess, because we want more buffs, and she's a traditional reviver, so I think Duchess will be on our final team. But I was thinking, let's stick like a super meta and a super non-meta champion on this team. So who should we, let's put Gamaran in there. He's not the cleanest fit with this team, but let's be real, is Gamaran a cleanest fit with any team? Not really, right?
You called me here to make fun of me?
And then let's throw Yumeko. So then we'll have the control, and then we'll also have I think I have Yumeko +1, yeah. We'll have the control, and then we'll have the weird anti-meta. So a little bit of everything for everybody out there, right, on this squad. So remember, Gamaran can deny revival on already dead champions, which is pretty cool. We just saw the poison activate the wow, that was fast. Man, he smacks, huh? Don't need debuffs. Don't need a debuffer like the olden days, right? Let's go against this squad. They got a fast team, a great nuker. They got a 2-turn provoker on their team. We do have Gamaran in Stoneskin, as you guys can see, dealing with 2 provokes, unfortunately, on the Taurus Marichka tandem. Let's go in here. Now, he has this ability. He goes in, Gamaran. He's stealing a random buff from each enemy, then applying a buff spread, okay? Which actually does synergize nicely with the A3 of Taurus, right? He's always going to join in the attacks. Oh, it's nasty. It's nasty. All right, let's go ahead and reduce turn meter onto the Reviver. I think we can afford, or we can withstand a Trunda hit, right? Famous last words. Let's go ahead and deny Revival and do a little bit of damage. You know what, Gamaran?
Now what?
I don't think he's good, but I think he's kind of fun. So I think what he's doing is, I haven't read the ability in a while.
It's a great conversation piece.
We can target a living or a dead target on the enemy team. And we're doing damage based on their max HP. Let me refresh. I want to find like a good team. This is a nice team. Warlord. What happens if they put our skills on cooldown, right? And after this battle, we're gonna go into the live arena, guys. But on Gamaran, so if he's targeting what is it? If the target is alive, True Fear on them for 2 turns and heals all allies by 20% of their max HP. If they're dead, he blocks revive, and then each enemy receives 20% of the target's max HP damage. Okay. So let's go in and try to steal these. Oh, I'm sorry, I True Feared. My bad. I used the wrong one, and I should have A3'd there too. I'm all over the place here. Let's hopefully we get lucky here with Taurus, right? Let's get Warlord. All right. Don't you dare proc Fear. Man, I could have just cleansed him. All right, now we go in with the A2, which we meant to do in the beginning. That's a slow animation. Wow, on that A2. I kind of like it, though, from Gamaran, huh? I should have A3 to cleanse the fear, and then we wouldn't be in the situation. The battle would already be over, and we'd already be decimating everybody in the live arena, guys. All right. I'm just paranoid that Warlord's going to put my skills on cooldown and make this match even longer than it needs to be.
They'll be calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
Wow. Constant pressure, man. It's fun to have that on my team. Actually, is there any like super good teams here on this first wave? Not really, but maybe this team right here. All right, last time. Now I promise. Live arena after this. I'll try to work with my lovely editor, Osama. Give everybody some love. Give Osama some love.
You know what? Just forget it, man.
Okay, let's do it again. Let's come in here and steal and buff spread. Wait, I didn't see a buff spread. Did you? This time we'll cleanse and then constant pressure. Not bad, but just narrowly missed everybody. Okay. What was I? Oh, I love that he counterattacks with that A2. Oh, that's so annoying, huh? Okay. What the hell was I saying earlier? I forgot what I was saying to you guys. Get a little flustered, clearly. Okay, what do we want to do here? Who's dead? We get the, you know what I want to do? I want to block revival on what's-her-face. And then it's game over, right? Not bad, man. Cameron's kind of cool, too. All right, guys, our first opponent, we got Blackwood here. Let's see, how are we going to start this out? Let's go with Harima. I kind of want to go with what I would normally go with, right, in a live arena battle. I don't want to show my hand, too much of my hand right out the gate here. He goes Sun Wukong and he goes UDK. Let's go with this. Let's go Yumeko, and then let's go with Marichka, but not show Taurus right away. You're always playing that game in gold where you don't want them to draft them, obviously. Because you can only run one champion, obviously, between all of them. All right, so he goes with Duchess. We're going to go with, obviously, Taurus. I think we'll go Pythion here. I think we'll go Pythion because I still want a traditional reviver on my team, and I think having 2 cleansers would be nice. So let's see who he goes with here. A Brogni, a Duchess, Sun Wukong, and UDK. Who's he gonna ban here? It's either Yumeko or Marichka, you would assume. But the question is I would ban Yumeko. No, I would probably ban Marichka, I guess. I don't know. He goes Candyman. I'm gonna take out the Reviver, and we'll see. He actually is Harima. He goes Harima. Okay. We're going to go speed. We're going to win the speed race. So we're going to immediately just put all the skills on cooldown. That's going to be that. It's going to be game over. Here we go. My first live arena battle with the OP Ukrainian tandem. All right, here we go. Here we go. As predicted, we go in there. We put their skills on cooldown. And Blackwood is going to do what? Well, you're going to A1 somebody. There we go. As long as it's not... as long as they don't go after Marichka, they're good. You got to avoid Marichka when Taurus is on the same team because you don't want to deal with those A2s. Okay. We will go with... Let's just go with the A2 to get another couple buffs on everybody. And then we will go with... there's nothing we can really do here. A 2-time hitter on the A1. Do you think we can kill Sun Wukong? Let's see. Nope. Barely touched him there. Barely touched him. Of course, UDK ate the first hit, right? Okay, come on. I mean, you only have an A1 that you can use, guy. All right. Candyman. Okay, there we go. Now their skills are coming back. Let's cleanse that stuff off. Now we got block debuffs. Now we're actually sitting in a pretty nice position here for a constant pressure. It's coming up in 2 seconds. Well, as soon as Brogni goes. Okay, go ahead, Taurus. Oh, I stand corrected. Let's go, let's go Brogni. He's probably the tankiest. And here, oh my gosh, can we get Taurus? Okay, here we go. Boom! Smack. Whew. Nice. Feels good to be on the giving end of a constant pressure. I gotta say, it feels pretty good. So I took a break from Live Arena for a while. That's why I'm so low in trophies, given my account, you know. I took about a 2-month break from Live Arena. And, ooh, I feel very guilty. I'm sure you guys, some of you guys, if you've ever been in a similar position, right? If you ever take any sort of a break from Live Arena, you end up coming back and feeling really bad because you're like artificially lower than you should be. So yeah, running teams like this at 3,300, I don't feel like it's it's the nicest thing in the world, but you know, it is what it is. Got to work with what I have. So they sheeped my Taurus. That's going to buy them a little bit of time here. Unable to kill anybody. I don't have a traditional, well, I do have a traditional reviver, my bad. Forgot about good old Pythion for a second here.
Neglected child.
Then I have the backup failsafe revive on Marichka. Oh. Got a heal down. I like that the strengthen's protected at least against Sun Wukong, you know. Lands the stun. That's annoying. We do the cooldown. Get the block debuffs up there. Brogni's up. We get constant pressure locked and loaded. Let's go ahead and use the A2. Refresh some of those buffs. And Candyman is at the ready. We're going to go ahead and just poke away a little bit at the turn meter. His A3 is up, I believe. Actually, I think his A2 and A3 are up. Okay, constant pressure time. Boom! There we go, there we go. Let's get Brogni down this time, huh? Kill him. Sun Wukong's gonna pop back up in just one moment here, right now. Okay, Taurus, finish him off. Boom, Brogni down. All right, now it's just a matter of, you know what? Let's go into the next battle. At this point, I think that we've safely won. Let's go into the next one. All right, guys, so moving on to the next battle here. Let's do this. All right, guys, we're going against Blackwood again here. Kind of feel bad. He went with Cardial. He switched things up. To his credit, he's not just given up, because I would just probably give up back-to-back against this squad, honestly. He goes Mortu-Macaab, which is great. That tells me that he's not going to be banning Yameko. He's going to be banning one of our faves, I think, guys. We'll see, though. I want to get rid of Duchess. Oh, he bans Yameko, rocking Mortu-Macaab. I like the Mortu-Macaab play against Mighty Uko. I ran Mighty Uko instead this time because I've realized with Taurus, I like to have a buff remover on my team despite the risk of polymorph. Just because buffs are the only thing that can get in the way of a Taurus Marichka team, given that there's no buff removal option on the squad kind of built in. All right, so here we go. We'll do one more after this as well. What do you guys say? All right, guys, so they go in, they turn Taurus into a sheep. They do have, they let off with Cardial's buffs, so we get almost all resists there on the removal, which really sucks. So let's... Why it really sucks is because we burned... Let's try to kill Cardial with the A2. Let's hope we can pull this off. Yeah, let's try it. Oh, so close. We get him down, but he has, of course, the... I don't want to get him down with the Soul Reap. I want to get him down with the actual ability, so we can go do the AoE and provoke what's his face. So we almost lose to Mortu-Macaab right there. We get so lucky. Look at Taurus. Ah! Oh, man. That was very, very lucky there. Very lucky. I'll take it, though. I'll take it. He's the star of the show. Okay, we risked activating the peril ability with the AoE of Mighty Uko. Now, in this situation, I'm just going to go ahead and pop on Cardial, or UDK, rather. And just basically burn the A1. Because I'm not messing around with an AoE on Mortu-Macaab. All right, let's go this way. Now we can take him out with the ally attack. Now he's just going to A2 here, I guess. But that's... Okay, we're good, we're good. Now it's danger zone against Mortu-Macaab, right? Going to be looking for those fiery rages. At least we can provoke him. Quite a bit. Now we can kill him. That's great, too. Let's just constant pressure it. Okay, there it is. All right, so not too bad. Let's do one more, guys. Let's do one more battle. Come back at you in a moment. All right, guys, we got Veritas. We got Veritas here. Let's go ahead and we're picking first. Let's go with my girl, my goat, my go-to nuker in the game, Harima. You're not supposed to go, Taurus! What are you doing? We're gonna go Marichka. We're just gonna play this one out here. You know what? What kind of a curveball can we throw him here? Because we're mad. It's still a Taurus feature, by the way. Even though we're not playing him. We still get to see him in action, right? So who do we want to go with for our nuker? Let's go. Well, I want to go Helikath. Now, I have my Helikath built to be... You know what? Let's go a little, maybe I should showcase the other crown jewel of the account. What do you guys say? This team is very, let's just do this. Let's put Duchess in there. But let's go Inithwi Blood Twin. Inithwi Blood Twin. We already talked about this, but with 3 revivers, well, 2 revivers and then the auto revive on this team that we're going against, you gotta figure he's probably gonna ban Inithwi. But we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, Taurus lives up to expectations. Spoiler alert. Not that anybody thought anything differently. Let's be real with this dude, right? So they go Siphi, Rhodos. I'm gonna ban Siphi and let them have Taurus. They're gonna ban Yameko and let me have Inithwi. And good luck, man. That's all I can say is good luck against an Inithwi Blood Twin when your whole team relies on the revives. All right. So they get to go first and second and third and fourth. Let's see. Can they remove the stone skin? What are you going to do? Okay, just going to turn him into a sheep. That makes sense. That makes sense. But now you can't kill me if I'm a sheep, can you? All right. Let's go in, get some buffs on. Let's, yeah, probably gonna have to deal with some pretty big damage. So let's just go ahead and get that strengthen on. Get that shield nice and ready to go as well. I can't get that nice count. Oh, I'm thinking that that's Taurus. I'm so used to him being a sheep that I think he's on my team. I'm like, I can't counterattack when he's a sheep. It's not Taurus, Ash. It's not Taurus. Well, I think this might be game over right here. Let's see. Nope. The old unkillable. Now we can get a sheep kill. Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that the, well, I guess it makes sense, right? That Final Doom will proc even on a sheep kill. You don't see a sheep kill somebody and block their revive very often, do you guys? That's probably a first for me. All right, guys, real quick before I let you go, I just wanted to try him in a Hydra clan boss team just for the heck of it. Just want to see how much damage. I'm not going to run the entire thing. I just want to do a quick little damage check on like how much his AoE does with a lot of buffs up here in Hydra. So let's see. All right, so I think Trunda's going to go first. That's a constant pressure. I mean, that was some good damage. That was some really good damage there. Man. I can't wait to run this dude. All right, this is his A2. Man, I think this is my new squad right here, guys. That was have never gotten off to a start quite like that before. I would say that. All right, I want to see one more constant pressure, then I'll let you guys go. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video, guys. If not, feel free to let me know. If you want me to do this whenever I pull a new champion, just do a quick, like, especially a really good champion like this. This kind of a first impressions. My first impressions are I am thrilled to have this dude on my account. Not much more to say than that, right? I'm excited to use him everywhere. So let's get the debuffs down. Is constant pressure up right now, or is it still one away? Let's see. I think that, yeah, that was it. So needed the debuffs. Needed the debuffs. We'll have to play around with this team, but you guys can let me know what you think so far of Taurus the Fierce. Do any of you guys have him out there? If so, how do you build him? What all other builds are you guys using? Let me know. Is he your most wanted? Is he your most wanted champion in the game too? Let me know if he's your most wanted. If you think he's overhyped. I don't know if anybody actually feels that way, but because I don't. But let me know what you guys think about everything that we discussed in this video. Thank you for joining me. Much love, and as always, take care, guys.